Hi, this is Studio X, and today we are on the set of Connor Landhouser's film Pop Pop, and I'm the Visual Effects Supervisor, and today we're going to go over some basics for Visual Effects Supervising.
The visuals for this film are kind of based upon a lot of creators that I see online, not so much in Hollywood or anything like that. It's more of an approach that's just run and gun. This would be a cool idea, so let's just do that. Hopefully some cool colors with the gels, and just trying to have fun with it, not really hammering it down too hard. I mean, it's a cool concept. Everyone's here to have fun.
The director just asked if I could fix the problem with the reflection of the camera in glasses. So what I'm going to do in post is I'm going to add like a blurred effect or like a frosted effect, so it just kind of diffuses the reflection so you don't see the camera. And that's a pretty easy fix, and it looks nice. It just takes a little masking and rotoscoping, and I'll show you that later in the video. So I came up with another idea for the sunglasses. Instead of just blurring them, I got a 360 of the environment, and I could use that as like a reflection map and do a simple model, and then just replace the sunglasses. But we're gonna see if that's gonna be too much work, because if that's too much work, then we're just probably gonna stick with the blurring.
It's a good day out. It's getting a little bit colder, but we're having fun. We're doing it. We're about to get a lot more shots, and then we're gonna go in the hangar and get some cool indoor boss lady shots. So get ready. Should be fun.
So to do the 360, there's a 360 app. I can link it in the description, and basically all you need to do is just hit start, and then you can just move the camera around and it stitches automatically a 360.
And at that point, we'll cut to a wider shot.
Yeah, man. Just putting it into my iPad so it matches up. So when I edit, I have like a list to look back on, so my life isn't absolute hell.
A little more. Yeah, that's good.
So the first night is over. There weren't too many effect shots, so let's see how tomorrow's gonna go, but today was a pretty good day, so we're just wrapping it up now. That's about it.
This is DIT. The DIT stands for Digital Imaging Technician, so really, but it's really just used to describe the whole process of organizing and backing up footage and making sure that it's all here and it's all going to the right place, so when the editor gets it, they don't have a headache trying to find everything, and it's not a pain for them. So the way I'm doing it is I have this folder set up, and I get the card from set, and then I offload it, and I take just whatever files are on the card and I just drag it into Mag 1, Mag 2, Mag 3, and as cards fill up we create more folders. And then for sound, I have it labeled as tape, just so I have something to like to distinguish whether it was video or sound. And so, there should be an even amount of each of these. And then when I'm ready to edit, I can just I know the stuff on Mag 1 will match with tape 1. So that's what that is. And then for backing up, I'm using this program called ChronoSync. And what ChronoSync lets you do is, it's kind of like Time Machine, but like 6 million times better. So what it does is I have this drive, there's a folder on it called Pop DIT. So this is where all the raw footage is going to go. And then that's backing up to this drive in a folder called pop.dit backup, and when I click sync, I mean it's not plugged in right now because this card is plugged in, but when I click sync, it's going to copy everything that was updated. So if I didn't touch files on this, it's not going to copy like 3 terabytes of media that I didn't touch. If I only adjusted like 200 gigabytes, it's only going to copy that new 200 gigabytes. It's not going to copy the shit I didn't touch. So yeah, so that's the whole backup workflow. And then later in the night, I'll probably show some of the editing workflow and how we go about editing and starting the edit and whatnot for this film.
Okay, so the location got a little messed up for the second day of shooting. So now we're in a different location and we're going to be shooting in a truck. I'm going to see what kind of effects we're going to need to do. I don't think there's too much stuff that I'm going to need to add or change, but we're going to find out and just see how the day goes.
So this is the first scene of the film where we see the hero unveiled. It's the young grandpa's in the back of the truck facing against another guard, and the practical effects we're going to be using are a smoke machine, some lights in the back to make it look a little dingy, and then post-production with special effects we may enhance the smoke a bit with bullets flying through and with a little trail effects, and then some blood hits and bullet effects like muzzle flashes. Other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just the back of a truck. The hero escapes, kills the bad guys, and moves on to the next location. So the scene we just did in the back of the truck with the smoke, we're going to replace the U-Haul advertisements with just a clean slate. However, my VFX supervisor, Nick, will do that. He's going to do a sick job, and I know it's just going to look mint.
So to replace the U-Haul truck logo, I'm going to do a planar track on top of the text, and when it's going to pull up, hopefully the tracking is going to be fine, and if it's not going to be fine, I'm just going to keyframe it. So the key for the green screening is to light it separately than the actors and to make sure the shadows don't come from the actors. That way it's very separated, the green screen and everything that you're shooting, so when you're taking it out in post, it's easier to replace. So the shooting day is over, and so it turns out that Augustine was actually wearing green and we shot on green screen, but I'm gonna figure out a way to fix that. It shouldn't be too bad because the colors don't match too much, so it shouldn't be an issue, but that's all the effects for now. I'm gonna have all the tutorials for all the effects that were related to this linked down below and probably connected to this video in some way. So be sure to check those out once those get released, and I'll see you guys next time.